Hi everyone, welcome to class 6 of our cozy socks. Yeah, we're getting close to being done here. We're getting very close. And so you've now you've turned your heel, you've done your instep shaping and your back down to 44 stitches for knitting the foot. And so tonight there's actually not that much to talk about because you've got a little bit of knitting now to go for a ways before we're ready to decrease for the toe. You're just going to be working evenly now for a while. And I mentioned on the pattern talking about foot length. Sort of a safe rule of thumb is to, if you're making a pair of socks and you need the finished length of the sock, right from the heel to the toe to be, say 10 inches, you're going to start your toe shaping, your toe decreasing, about 2 inches back from the full length. So I've actually got a sock here. This is one of my socks that I made my husband a while ago out of the Novita sock yarn, and it's great. As you can see, they're washing great, wearing great. And for example, here you can see, here we are, we're about here right now. You're going to be knitting up to the toe decrease here. And like I say, it's about, it's maybe, depending on, this is probably fuzzed up a bit because it's been washed a lot, but about 1.5 inches to 2 inches back from the tip of the toe to where we're going to start the toe shaping. So in general, like I say, go until the foot length is 2 inches less than the full foot length that you need. And a great way to do it is, say you're making this pair of socks for yourself and you're not quite sure how long to make them. Stand on a piece of white paper and trace your foot. And you can measure from the tip of the heel to the tip of the toe. If you have a full foot length of 8.5 inches, well, then you know that you are going to have to go knit. Before we start the toe shaping, you're going to knit for 6.5 inches, not from now, but literally from the back of the heel to where we are going to start decreasing. And try them on, if they're for you. Put them on. You can even put them on with the needle still on as you work a bit further up. And I always find with socks, you want to, if anything, you want to make sure that they're maybe 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch on the smaller side than on the bigger side. So if in doubt, err on the side of a little bit less than a little bit more, because they will definitely stretch and mold to fit your foot, and you do not want to have socks that are too big. It's annoying. Really annoying. So if anything, go a little bit smaller than you think you need. There are some great shoe size to foot length guides on, if you Google, if for example, say the person you're making these for is a size 8, women's 8 size, you can Google sock size to inches and it will give you the perfect sock measurement for a lady's 8 or whatever, a men's 10. And after you've made a couple pairs, you'll sort of get a sense of sizing. Like I say, this is your first pair. Don't overthink it. Don't worry about it too much. And as you can see, this was a mongrel pair that I didn't have enough to make him a pair a while ago with the ball I had. So he has nice mismatched teal and multi-brown chocolate cuffs on this one, and the other sock is the same. So doesn't matter. I'm one for functional socks. I don't really always particularly care what color they are. I just like them to be cozy. So carry on, and because you've got a little bit of knitting to do, we will be back in 2 evenings time. So that will be Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. And keep knitting. I think I've covered everything. So like I say, knit now straight until you are approximately 2 inches back from the full length that you want for your sock. And if you have any questions, message us or pop in. But you can knit to your heart's content now for 2 days and just knit in circles. And we will see you on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Have a good evening.